Also, a special guest for the paper review, the Shadow Health Secretary, Jon Ashworth. Very good morning to you. You are here for a specific reason, which we're going to talk about in just a moment. But first, what is going on today with the Windrush scandal, Jon? And do you want to join the clamour of people calling on the Home Secretary to resign over this? I
think she probably should resign. I mean, the whole handling of this has been utterly shambolic, and they cannot claim that this has just sort of, come overnight. I mean, last year I was raising with the Home Office an issue affecting one of my own constituents, and the Home Office just sort of brushed it off and said, oh, he's got to apply for British citizenship and all this sort of stuff. That's somebody who lives in Leicester, in my constituency. So the Home Office have known about this, and they've done nothing. I mean, they're scrambling around now. It's hit the headlines. But I do think that Amber Rudd has failed to get a grip of it.
The creation of a hostile environment. Yeah. Who were the first people to use that phrase?
I don't know who were the first people.
It was the Labour government.
It was the Labour government, actually, where this phrase first started being used. So for Labour to now take the high moral ground about hostile environment is ridiculous.
Well, I think we're complaining about the processes that Theresa May has put in place, which is affecting lots of people from Caribbean backgrounds whose citizenship is being called into question, who are in fear of being kicked out of the country.
But nobody disputes that.
Yeah.
But everyone on the Labour side is trying to blame the creation of this hostile environment that she then, they say, took to a very hostile degree. But the originators of the hostile environment phrase, the ones who started this atmosphere, actually, it happened on Labour's watch. Yeah. So I think a lot of people who have been dispassionate about this go, well, a stain on all your houses, because actually the push to create the hostile environment for illegal immigrants hooked in a load of people who were completely legally here but unable to prove it.
Well, every party will want to deal with illegal immigration, but it was Theresa May who sent those vans round very diverse areas of the country saying, go home. I mean, I represent a really diverse constituency, a diverse city, Leicester. Those vans, to be frank, disgusted me. And I think Theresa May has pushed this.
Where would you send illegal immigrants?
Well, I'd fully resource our border agency.
Well, where would you send them?
Well, I'd send them back to wherever they came from.
So you send them home?
Yes, but I wouldn't send a van around very diverse areas of the East End of London.
I'm just saying, you actually...
Saying go home
Right,
to people.
but you actually do agree that illegal immigrants should go home?
Well, I think you need to properly resource the border agency. You have to properly resource
HMRC. They should go home.
Yeah, but you have to properly resource HMRC because a lot of illegal immigrants work in sort of sweatshop employment where people aren't paying their proper tax. There's obviously the modern slavery. They're traded across the world. You need to resource all the authorities.
Andrew, let's bring in Andrew here.